Yo ballers, this is Kicks Contest, I am Ljocha Matras Fly White. And today we're gonna test Jimmy Butler's first signature shoe with Li-Ning, JB1. Let's go! The JB1s are easy to put on even if you are a wide footer. The toe box is wide enough, but at the same time it's flattened toward the edge of the shoe so that there's no extra wiggle room. We have a classic lacing system here, so no worries if you have a high arch. You won't feel the pressure and discomfort from the laces thanks to the specially located pods. It's a cool feature because it allows the rest of the tongue to be pretty thin and breathable. Speaking of breathability, it is there on the sides of the shoe and in the front. And it's not because of this huge plastic radiator, it's the textile itself that's breathable. The JB1s do require some break-in time. At first, they're quite stiff and a bit restrictive in the forefoot area. But after one game where I made 2 threes, which I'm not known for, they broke in and the textile became more flexible. I gotta say that the overall comfort is good. Nothing pinches or rubs the foot, and there's enough padding in the heel area too. For cushioning, there is a drop-in midsole made of Li-Ning's signature boom foam. The layer is thick enough both in the heel and the forefoot area, and it gives you excellent impact protection, and it's pretty responsive at the same time. I gotta admit the court feel is there, which is nice. By the way, can you hear this crackling sound? At first I thought there was something wrong with the foam itself, but no, it's the insole rubbing against the inside of the shoe, nothing too serious. The traction pattern on the JB1s is a variation of the herringbone pattern, and at the same time it's not. When I played in these, I felt micro slippages here and there and never felt 100% confident with my moves. It's like they grip the court but they don't bite it, and this makes you constantly want to wipe the outsole. Speaking of which, it's not squeaky at all. Even if you try real hard, the shoes won't squeak. Why? I'll tell you why in the material section of this video. When it comes to the materials, it's a mixed bag. The shoes look cool by design, and there's a carbon plate in the midsole, lots of bells and whistles, some decorative pods here on the side. Okay, even this radiator grid here, but it's more like a gimmick than a functional element. But I can't call these sneakers premium, even though they cost like a premium Jordan Retro. And you know what? It's like they forgot to stick a rubber outsole there. What the f***, Li-Ning? You might think this pink surface is rubber. Nothing like that. It's the continuation of the midsole actually. On the second shoe, it's blue in this colorway, but if you scratch it, it's pink inside. So the outsole is actually made of foam material, and that's why it doesn't squeak. And look how damaged it is after just a few games, and I played only on good hardwood courts. I don't recommend taking them outdoors, they're gonna get destroyed immediately. Let's talk about the assembly quality now. There are some glue stains here, this part got scratched, and this is falling off already, and here as well. And this huge plastic radiator is falling off too, not good at all. Given their overall looks and a hefty price tag, it's quite disappointing. Each shoe weighs just 443 grams or 15.6 ounces for size 12 US, which is acceptable. Even though there's some room in the forefoot, the lockdown is pretty good thanks to these rubber straps that go inside and down to the midsole. For lateral containment, we also have these teeth on the lateral side like they had on some Kyries and Anta GH2. The midfoot lockdown is provided by the laces. By the way, this plastic radiator doesn't press against the foot till it gets numb, like it was with that lateral TPU element on the Dawn Issue 3. And then there's an extra strap here by the ankle that goes down to the edge of the shoe. to provide some extra containment. The heel sits firm and tight in a stiff heel cup that's reinforced by the midsole overlap. All these keeps the heel in place during hard lateral loads. There are lateral outriggers in the front and in the back of the shoe, which makes it pretty stable, and a huge carbon shank in the midsole provides good torsion support. Li-Ning Jimmy Butler 1 scores 78 points in our tests. Overall, it's a decent performer, but only if you play on clean hardwood courts. The materials are the main disappointment because of how they handle basketball loads. By the end of the test, some parts were showing signs of wear and tear and some started to come off, and that's unacceptable with this price tag. But we believe in Li-Ning. Hopefully they will keep experimenting and fix those bugs in the next models. So this is it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please hit that thumbs up button, that goes a long way, and also write a comment. What do you think about Jimmy Butler's first signature shoe with Li-Ning? Subscribe to the channel if you're not, because if you like basketball sneakers and performance reviews, this is the right place. Also go subscribe to our Instagram at Kicks Contest World, where we put teasers, first impressions, ratings, and basketball and sneaker news. See you there. This was Kicks Contest. I'm Ljocha Matras Fly White. Peace everyone. Kushti supчик. Pow!